Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play the Somnium Files Part 18. In the previous video, we talked to Mayumi, who confessed to the murder, and then we said, no, too small, next. Then we talked to Ota, and now we have learned that Sejima was at the warehouse, which we already kind of knew, but we didn't know in this route. Wall scroll.
There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Oh, presumably Sejima's in there.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure...
Oh. I don't wanna. I was still looking at other stuff, man. Expensive table? Here? Okay, well, X-rayed.
What the?
Date, destroy the vase!
Oh, they wanna.
Got it.
I mean, what's destroying the vase gonna do besides get us dirty? Man's already dead. Ain't no need. Okay, we're gonna shoot it from a distance at least. I feel like that's destroying evidence. Where are the body parts, man? He just blew them all up.
So Sejima?
There'd be more blood, right? That doesn't feel like that much blood. For like an entire person, granted, I guess you probably lost most of the blood when you're cutting them up. So's body, cut into pieces.
That is the head of So Sejima.
Allegedly. Allegedly the head.
The left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Well, it's a slight leap of logic, but...
Right.
We could say they probably aren't.
By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
So Sejima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son.
Hey, Ate, you're 30 years old.
Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
Yeah, I don't know what the thing with Date and being So's kid is then. I mean, the first thing I thought of is that going back to the whole Date was the original killer thing or had something to do with it. Is that basically So used his influence to not have him be found guilty, but then cut ties with him? Like maybe to avoid, probably not out of any personal affection for Date, but more just to not have a scandal associated with him of his son being a psycho murderer. That, or it's something to do with like Date just has like, you know, memories implanted in him. I don't know.
No, just...
Date, a call from Pewter.
Like maybe something to do with like Date himself is like a robot mind creation, just using the body of Sejima's kid. Something kind of wacky like that.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter.
We're a little past that.
But there are more pressing matters now.
Well, we could still get some info from her.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found Sosajima's body.
Because seeing what she saw at the warehouse could actually still be pretty important.
With the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
Because So's dead.
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan?
I don't know.
Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
Eh.
No. There's something I need to do.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, we all know what it is he needs to do, so there's no point even talking about it.
If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah. We're gonna sync with Mayumi.
I mean, you literally just said you weren't going to do that, but you know. Fragments of the broken vase. At me? .309. Jot that down. Very important.
Date, a large-scale investigation of Sosajima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Hey,
Yeah.
where's Boss, by the way? Asking for a
Then
friend.
let's begin.
Where
Can't see
am I?
shit.
Where is this?
Guess maybe it's like supposed to mimic her dementia.
Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh? What happened to me?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi.
Yeah, we'll just cure dementia while we're at it, probably.
If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories,
I mean, in theory, we probably could. I don't think that's what we're gonna do, but...
we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
Granted, if we can cure people's dementia in like 6 minutes, like, we would be a much better good to society just doing that instead of investigating murders that we're very not good at. So far, across all the timelines, we have caught exactly 0 murders. But think of all the mental illness we could have cured. 5 big boy locks. Find her lost memories. Reproduce Mayumi's past actions to invoke her lost memories. Okay. Why? Thanks. This is really fucking helpful. Why? Calendar me.
A calendar.
What is today?
The calendar reads 2 months ago. The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be?
We are closed.
Welcome! Come on in!
Why did you say it like that?
But she doesn't know that we're closed.
Oh, they're not a customer. The sliding... Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
I don't really see what the noticeable difference is between welcome, come in, and welcome back, but...
I'm home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But...
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
This dude didn't know she had dementia like up to 2 months ago? He still thought she was just trolling him? Okay, now that's unexcusable. It's one thing for like the first instance.
Part of the diner has manifested.
Game crashed. Oh, I hadn't had that happen in a while. Slightly annoying, but once more into the breach. Any second, I guess well, if it happens again, we'll just pause through this, but for this time, we'll go for the full immersive experience of trying to play the game. I mean, it hasn't happened in a while, so I can't be that mad. When is this autosave? 12:26? That's newer than any of our other saves. Just at the start of the Somnium, I think. Can't really skip these. I guess we're back on saving duty.
Where? Oh, huh?
This is...
Then we need...
Do you...
This... If we could...
Is this...
Told you.
Well... So...
Please. Good God. Maybe if I mash it harder, it'll skip. First things first, fucking save me so I never have to see that again. Alright.
The slide...
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm home.
Guess we should have looked at the calendar first to get the thingy, but...
Are you not hungry? Dad isn't back yet.
Again? I'm okay.
But...
I'm...
Ota?
Part of the diner has...
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Okie dokie. We're gonna save after every frickin' action. Alrighty.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Bro, I literally ain't done shit. Menu, beer poster, phone me.
Oh?
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
Wrong number, ... Who Gorder? Who good? Wasn't even supposed to say. Oh, to go order. Okay, it was because this wasn't capitalized. I was like reading it all as one word. I could see her thinking it's her husband.
My husband?
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes. Yes.
Game crashed again. Alright, apparently this one is cursed. Well, be back. Alright, we're back.
Oh, Roger.
Let's try this. I don't even know if it was right or not, because we didn't get to finish, because the game crashed, but it felt like it was right.
Yes. 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 What? Why? How could this happen?
Okay, so assuming that the date over there is accurate, that would mean that he only died 2 months ago? I figured it had been like a longer period of time.
The diner has changed again. However,
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood.
I would like to, if you guys would let me. It's just weird that we had no issues for so long after doing our fixes, and now it's crashed twice back to back like that. Autograph, bucket, cake. Congrats? Okay, I guess we'll do cake then.
A delicious cake.
I wonder who it's for.
Congratulations, Oda. Congratulations, Dad. Let's put your face in it. Yoda?
Congratulations, Ota.
I'm home.
Ota!
Oh.
Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray! Congrats!
Okay, so these are just out of order then. They're just kind of random memories.
Hooray! Hooray!
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
I guess the clock, because I was thinking the clock was showcasing that like time was passing, but it's kind of going in a random direction.
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
Alright, for Ota's envelope?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
It's an envelope. Some kind of mail?
That was like a bill.
This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan.
Do our best, take a break, let's forget about it, throw it away, let's burn it, or let's let it burn it and throw it away. Oh, there were 5 options? I was like, how do I do the 5th option? I can click on it, you know. So let's try it. Let's do our best.
Let's do our best.
Save me, save me. No, don't restart me, you little fricker.
Takaro.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay. We'll work harder for Ota's dream.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
Oh.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so?
Not in this case, though. Shit did not work out, but think if it had. Probably the sticker. Sorry.
It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home! Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
Actually, this was Ota when he's 30 years old. A set figure, omelet, rice, don't be selfish, chocolate. Chocolate?
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Todoroki man, remember?
He does kind of have that. He does look a little bit like a 30-year-old. Like, I said that as a joke, but he's kind of got like middle-aged vibes. Like, he doesn't quite fit the 13 or 30 thing.
Yes, of course I bought it.
Because he kind of looks more like, he looks like 8 or 38 at the same time.
The Momonoke Man chocolate that you like. Here you go. That's not it. Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you. It's Todoroki Man. Oh. Sorry, your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
A little old to be throwing a tantrum over chocolate.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Oh, this is the words that bind. The terrible thing he said.
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie.
Drop the
I'm
damn
sorry.
SD
I'm a
bomb.
big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Todoroki Man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom! What? Wait, Ota! Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota! Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota. Ota! Come back! Ota!
Yeah, Oda better be lucky that he didn't have Shoko as his mom, man. His ass would not make it to puberty. He would have sold him off to a foreign country.
Ota? Takaro? Don't...
I was trying to save. I mean, it's been working. We've been doing okay here. Slightly misclicked.
Leave me! Don't leave me alone! I am sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro! I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me!
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done.
What have I done?
If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma...
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
What are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But...
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
Is that your intuition?
It is.
Yeah, no, I mean, Date's right. Never forget. Talk to you? Clock?
A wall clock.
Turn back time, advance time. I will never forget. Because, I mean, something that she would never forget makes me think of that birthday party. So maybe we want to turn back time to go to it?
Welcome home! Did you get it for me?
We've gone back in time. Time is a precious resource, Date. Don't waste it.
I wanted to not go here, though.
Stop nagging me. I'll figure it out.
Well, got super punished? That's cool. I really love arbitrary punishments.
Welcome home!
I can't get out. I can't back out. We don't instant lose.
Do you mean chocolate?
Okay. Well, dumb, but whatever. That's definitely my biggest problem. I mean, granted, we could have tried to maybe burn the 2x on something else, but just as like a mechanic, the double punishment for getting something wrong just doesn't feel good.
Ota, sweetie!
I mean, technically
Ma,
it's a triple punishment.
I...
Because you lose the time, you lose your timey, and you get a bad one. Like, see, this is what I've said. Why is this advanced time?
Sometimes, so
It should be go back in time.
Ota.
Yeah.
Because I thought we'd go back to see this scene.
Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you forever and ever. Me too, Ota. I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah, we are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date. I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
Yeah, because the way I read that sequence was that was current day Mayumi sad that Ota is leaving her and that her husband's dead. So you would go back in time to see the memory. You wouldn't go forward in time because that was... I don't know, does it make any sense? That one's bad. That last prompt, that is. The actual Somnium itself was super straightforward. But the last prompt was, I don't agree with. Everything else was, like, surprisingly simple.
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying you.
A lot of it just comes down to whether or not the hints they give you are any good. Sometimes they, like, literally tell you what to do, sometimes they're completely useless. Or, like, they tell you to do the wrong thing.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
We are going to take her to prison, though, for obstruction of justice, so you can see her again when you're 35.
But, Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
I explained to Ota. Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. The van was hijacked in the Famisto parking lot. Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby, buying some chocolate. Other than that, she didn't see what happened. Mayumi thought Ota was still in the van when it drove away, so she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi, followed the van on foot. I mean, I know, we just heard.
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened.
She didn't really see anything. Which, okay, but like, go back, actually. You walked into the warehouse and discovered the grisly scene? How? Does that mean she got there after we did? I guess that would make sense. If she got there... She couldn't have gotten there before us, because Ota was still on the ground. So she had to have gotten there after us.
I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate.
No, that makes no sense. Because if she got there after us, there wouldn't have been anything to see. Because, I mean, presumably we immediately called the ambulance or whatever for Ota and Iris and would have... Unless I'm just completely missing something, this makes no sense.
And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van.
Okay, unless she's saying she got there when the polar... So the polar bear got there... So she watched the polar bear take Iris's eye out and didn't do anything? Because I guess she thought it was Ota? That's kind of fucked up. I don't really give a shit if it's your kid. Kid's going around kidnapping and plucking people's eyes out. I mean, I get one thing, it's like if you think there's evidence that might implicate him, but you don't think he did it. But if you actually think he did that shit, you should not defend him.
If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So she did, but I guess for some reason he just didn't notice her walking in. That was another thing. I was just thinking that I didn't think she could get there while it was in progress because it would have been seen.
So that's why.
I mean, if she was inside the warehouse...
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
I mean, it is also your fault that he got stabbed, kind of, in a very indirect way, because if you called the damn police and you saw someone getting murdered...
Ota...
It does make sense.
But
She's
there's
just...
one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
It just means she's kind of a bad person. Which, they did all this work to make Mayumi seem so good, but then it's like, yeah, she totally was ready to, like, let her son murder people and not say anything. Or or not, wouldn't even intervene in seeing a murder in progress because, well, what if the murderer is my son? Is actually, I mean, pretty bad.
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
Yeah, because I feel like that whole sequence made more sense if it was like, she thought there was evidence that could implicate Oda, but she didn't actually think it was him, because she has faith in him, but she's willing to take the fall for it, just to prevent there being any chance of him being implicated. But if she actually thought he was the murderer, it feels kind of bad.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah, but I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it! Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you, it's a... Oh, so you're not... Oh, I'll buy you a real moment. It's not
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
But yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, as long as he didn't, like, beat you.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back.
Shoko could never.
But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart... It didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom,
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you. You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you. Say cheese!
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
Why your mom thought you were a murderer?
The Todoroki Man chocolate.
And how she was ready to defend you?
Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
She did also think that kid was capable of brutal murder. I don't know, I feel like we're kind of glossing over that. I don't know, I'd be a little... I don't know how I'd feel. I don't think it'd make me feel good that A, my mom was like, yeah, he could definitely commit some serial murder. 100%. And B, would then also be okay with it. To the point that they would, like, help cover up the crime. Because, you know, I'll put this on the record. If I ever become a serial killer, I would hope I get disowned.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Date.
Kagami
I'm
Date?
Ota's friend.
Ota's friend.
Let's not bring out the F word like that.
Is that right?
No.
I hope you two get along.
Not really.
Mom.
I mean, I don't hate Ota, as long as he's just not a psycho murderer. I think he's like a loser.
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me.
I mean, that's good.
I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything.
I mean, I don't really hold anything against him prior to, like, him going to college, because he's just, like, a dumb kid. But the not realizing that your mom had dementia, and then after repeated episodes, that's pretty bad. Stalking the teenage girl. Just also the double felony assault.
I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
Yeah, hard-boiled noir detective novel featuring this sweet, cool detective guy named Date. One last thing.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Also, you have to leave the hospital immediately. Your stay is over.
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
Hey, what about the murder case?
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time.
Oh, you're not beating the loser allegations.
She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiancé.
Oh yes, yes, that's it.
Jeez, Mom.
And she stabs him. Y'all, there's still a murder case?
There are still many loose ends in this investigation.
I mean, at least
Yeah, you're right.
the Mizuki ending kind of gave an unsatisfying end.
Looks like another all-nighter.
This was just like the story just kind of ends. Okay, I'm glad we got the Mizuki ending first. This one's not terrible, but I mean, they're not meant to be real endings, but it just feels very bizarre. It just kind of, I don't know, just ends. At least Mizuki's had like a nice little climax to it, and there was an unsatisfying conclusion in the sense that, you know, you still have all the mysteries, right? But it kind of, it felt like, okay, well, that, you know, it felt like an ending. Not the best ending, but it felt like an ending. This was just like, what if the story just ended? Get me out. Especially because it drops the whole So thing and then just...
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
And I feel like we also didn't really learn anything in this route. Unless, I mean, maybe we'll learn something here, but... Because in Mizuki, we at least learned the Date Sujiro connection.
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Also went to her desk and moved her mouse. Stood next to her and looked at the monitor. What do you think her background is?
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes, after Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Eaten. Sucker punched us, man.
I'll get the car.
Maybe we're gonna hear like what she said.
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Oh, is there gonna be like a reflection?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
You witch!
Here's the knife.
You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
I mean, I guess that explains why that knife's there, but... doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
And that's just been my assumption.
At the Femisto parking lot?
That it was just in the car or something.
Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
And we know Iris is sus, but... I feel like that in and of itself is not that important. Other than just letting you know Iris is sus, which we already know.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter.
Die?
Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Was it AI?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Okay, I was expecting it to be his own eyeball. You get a little bit there. I mean, not nearly as much as the Mizuki route. I'm glad we got the Mizuki one first. Of those two, the Mizuki one felt way more satisfying as like a partial ending. And I guess we get to go all the way back to the very start, because presumably this is still closed. Okay. Now I think we're just gonna wait and do that later, like in the next video. We'll go all the way back and start exploring the right side of the flowchart. I mean, we're getting there. I don't exactly know how long this game is. I presume approximately 30 hours. That's about how long like the Zero Escape games were, except for Virtue's Last Reward's a bit longer, but I presume around 30 or so hours. So what, we're about 18 or so in, so being 2/3 bits. Probably do here, we'll probably have one more like pseudo ending, and then this is probably also like a pseudo ending that just gives you information on a true end. I don't know. Well, okay, we can go ahead and jump in those so I can save. And then we will actually... Do I remember which one we did? Because the branch point was which cage you interacted with, right? And I think we did the left one. So we want to do the right one this time. Okay. So we'll call it here. Next time, we will redo Mizuki's Somnium. And get on the other big branch. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.